Welcome to this video. In this video, we will see how we can launch AWS EC2 instance using AWS CLI. So for this, we need to configure the AWS CLI on our system. So I have already created a video how we can authenticate our local system to the AWS CLI. So I am checking the authentication part, whether it is working or not. So I can see the bucket. It means my system is authenticated with the AWS. Now to create the EC2 instance using the AWS CLI, first we will create a key pair that is required to log in into the EC2 instance. Secondly, we will create a security group. And third, we will launch an EC2 instance. So to create a EC2 key pair, here is the command. So I'm copying this command. So in this command, I am passing the key name and I'm storing the output, that is PAM file, in a file that is demo-keypair.pam. So I'm going to press enter. It will create a file for me. So that has been done. So if I do ls, I can see the file here. Now, if I want to describe this key, so the command is and I need to pass the key name. So the key name we pass as demo key pair. So here we can see that key has been created. The same we can see in the AWS console also. So if I refresh this AWS key pair, I can see the key has been created. Now the second is we need to create a security group. So the command is to create the security group is this one. So I'm copying and pasting it here. So I'm passing the security group name here and the description. So it has created a security group and it has written the security group ID. Even if I refresh my security group in the AWS console, you will see that new security group has been created and the description is updated. So in this security group, if I describe this security group, AWS EC2 describe security groups, and I need to pass the group name. So the group name is, as we passed, demo-sg. So the parameter is group-name and the security group name. Okay, the command is wrong, that is describe security groups. So we see that it has created a new security group, and currently in the security group there is no ingress rule. So we need to add one ingress rule also so that we can log in into our EC2 instance. So here is the command that will add one ingress security rule in this. Press enter. So now it has returned true and it has created a egress rule in this. So if I again describe it, I can see one rule has been added. Now we need the security group ID. So I'm just copying the security group ID and I'm updating the security group ID in this command. And here I'm passing the key name and the AMI ID. So you can get this AMI ID from the AWS console based on your requirements. That's which AMI ID you need to use. I am using the Ubuntu 22 as my previous video. And here I am passing the size of the instance, that is T2 macro. So I am copying this command and pasting on my terminal. So this will create a EC2 instance for me. So I am pressing enter. So it has created new EC2 instance for me. Same we can check in the AWS console also. So if I go to the EC2 page and refresh it, it will take some time to come up. Let me refresh the page continuously. You can see one new instance has been launched and it is in initialization stage. Now if I want to check the instance details using the AWS CLI. So the command is AWS EC2 describe instances, and we need to pass the instance ID. So for this, the option is -- instance IDs, and the instance ID we can get it from here in the output of our previous command. So you see this instance has been launched. The size is the T2 macro. The key name is whatever we created. So I have the public IP of this instance. Now let me log in into this instance. So I'm using that demo key which we created, and the default user for Ubuntu EMI is Ubuntu, so I'm using the same. So we have logged in into the EC2 instance. So that is how we launch the EC2 instance. Now if we want to delete all these things using the command line, so we will do it in the recursive order. So the command to delete the instance is AWS EC2 delete EC2 instance, or we can have terminate instances. So this is the command to delete the instance, and we need to pass the ID. So I'm pressing enter. So it has given the output that the instance is shutting down. Currently the previous stage was running, but currently it is shutting down. So same if I refresh in the portal, I will see the instance has gone from here. Similarly, we can delete the other things like security group and the the security group and the key pair. So to create the security group, the command is AWS EC2 delete security group. So just I'm updating the same command, that is delete security group and the group name. So it will delete the security group. The command is it is group, delete security group. So the security group has been deleted. Same we can see in the console here, the security group has been gone. And in the same way, we can delete the key pair. So AWS EC2 delete key pair, and we need to pass the key name. So that was, I think, demo key. Yeah, it was demo key pair. So it has returned true. So the key pair ID is deleted. So that's how we can launch the AWS EC2 instance using the AWS CLI, and we can delete the same using the CLI. I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching this.